Well, good evening. Ethan back for another review, a beer review, and I'm going to be reviewing Steel Reserve 211. This is the 6% version. It is slow brewed for exceptionally smooth flavor. They use extra malted barley and select hops for extra gravity. It is out of the Steel Brewing Company, which is in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, which is owned by Miller and a subsidiary of Coors. So I guess it would be MillerCoors, brewed by MillerCoors. It gets a 57 on Beer Advocate. They don't like it. An awful. It is a malt liquor. It's a high gravity. They kind of use code terms for extra strong beer because they can't really say extra strong beer as a selling point, but high gravity kind of means the same thing. On the can, it says the 211 mark, based on the medieval symbol for steel, appears only on Steel Reserve High Gravity Lager. We use nearly twice the ingredients of many normal lagers and brew for over twice as long as many quality beers. I got it for $1.50 at Ingles for this 24-ounce can. $1.50. That's not bad at all. That's a great price. And the Best Buy, May 31st of 2021. So that's a great Best Buy. That's was that 3 months from now? No, let's see. In January, into February, March, April, May. That's 4 months from now. Wow, that's pretty fresh. It's good. There was one in front of this one that was out of date, and so I just reached back there and got the ones further back. I'll do that a lot for a fresher beer. I mean, hey, if you pay for it, you have a right to get the freshest one you can. Let's go ahead and crack it. I have had this before, I believe, but it's been a while, like 2-3 years, maybe 4. It's been a while since I've had this. I don't remember what it was like. All right, you get a ascending bubbles, highly carbonated, a very minimal head. It is a typical American adjunct lager style appearance. It's clear, light golden, straw, yellowish. It's the same color as Budweiser. It looks like it could be a Budweiser. Very carbonated though, and a very minimal head. It has more of a head akin to like a Anheuser-Busch style product, like a Busch, a Bud Ice or a Budweiser, where there's just no head. Like a Miller and a Pabst would have a little more head, especially Miller High Life. Let's get an aroma. All right, it's a faint aroma, but there is a little bit of a cracker bread kind of malt, maybe. Faint aroma, but nice, clean and fresh kind of aroma. Just kind of a typical beer aroma, like keg beer style aroma. Just smells like regular old beer. And this was introduced in 1994, I believe, when ice beers were, all the rage and just starting out. Okay, it's pretty light, but it has flavor. It has body. It's very carbonated. The first initial sip is kind of kind of sparkly, carbonated sensation on the tongue, like a Bud Ice or like a Busch or a Budweiser, highly carbonated. And as you sip it, it gets a little more light and watery down the tongue. You do get a little bit of that ice beer flavor, maybe like those ice crystal frozen kind of sensation. It is very cold. Just got it out of the fridge, and that's probably how you want to drink a beer like this. But it kind of tastes like a Bud Ice, natural ice. It's not boozy. It's it's kind of refreshing, and it's drinkable. It's smooth, refreshing. It's not harsh and gamey like some malt liquors are. It's 6%. There is a 8.1% version, the triple export, that is I've had before, but it's been a long time for that one too. I actually got a can of that, and I'll be reviewing that in the future. But this one's a little milder than that one. It's tame. It's drinkable. It's it drinks just like a Keystone Ice or a natural ice, or it's even lighter or waterier perhaps than like a Milwaukee's Best Ice. Very drinkable. Not off-putting at all. It's crisp. It's light. It's refreshing, but it's tasty. It kind of has a corn and a barley, faint bread cracker, saltine cracker, kind of a wet bread flavor. It's just very drinkable. It's crisp. Let's get another sip. You might get a little booziness on the tongue, maybe, but it's very subtle, and it just makes for a good drinking experience. It's a balanced beer, and it's refreshing. This would be great for hot weather, but 6%, this 24-ounce can, you would just want to drink that. That's enough. Don't get carried away. I would give this it's pretty good. I'd give this an 89 out of 100, a solid B plus. It's good. I'd get it again. It's cheap. You can get a lot. You can get a 12-pack, a 6-pack, or the single cans for an outrageously low price. At gas stations and grocery stores around here. It's I guess you could sort of call it a blue collar beer. But hey, there's nothing wrong with that. It's good. It's so crisp and refreshing. I just can't say that enough. Very good. B plus for the Steel Reserve 211. High gravity. Thank you for watching, and cheers.